Shot. Ha. Ill Dot Will. Colonel Reagan on the beat, man. Shot. Started from the bottom, only way is up now. This that back it up flow, pour a cup now. Celebrate hands up like a touchdown. Shorty wanna kick it like it's 4 down. Shot to the Henny, number 4 now. Started as a rookie in the game, I'm a pro now. But it don't stop here, pedal to the flow.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy DetailDon here with another episode of TTT, Throwback Thursday Tales, hosted by me, your boy DetailDon. As we continue to grow this, we're going to get into more perspectives and more stories and more views of other sneakerheads that I am familiar with along my collecting ways, along my music travels, along my friends that I've known for my whole life. But enough of that. Let's jump into today's Throwback Thursday tale, which is about how I got my 2018 Air Jordan 11 Concord pair. At this time, 2018, back then, I was living in Denver, Colorado. Really kind of what got me back into collecting sneakers and treating them with love again, rather than just buying a pair, trashing them and throwing them out, was the fact that I lived in Denver for about 3 years, and not many people ever really were out early in the morning, getting reservations, picking stuff up, doing stuff like that. I would see a lot of Air Jordans go on sale. As I seen those Air Jordans go on sale, your boy's like, okay, I guess I should cop these because they're way under retail. And, during that time, Denver was a different situation for me. So I wasn't really going out as much because I really didn't know anybody there. So I didn't really buy fly stuff aside from what I already had coming from Miami. I had kept seeing that they were going to drop the Air Jordan 11 Concords, right? So that's when I started doing my research on sneakers app and found out about all that stuff, middle 2018, something like that. Gathering all this knowledge, I'm trying to put it to use and trying to understand how I buy sneakers in the new era. Because when I was younger, I would just go online, as you heard my other previous TTT stories, you show up early, get in line, make connections, talk to people, show love, hopefully you get the shoe. Hopefully they don't have only 3 size 9.5 in my opinion. In my case, so that kind of stuff. But now they got, technology, everybody got iPhone, everybody got Android. So you get that whole app experience, that whole online experience, but you're not buying online. You actually are just reservating online. And now you go to the store. So, of course, me being new to the game at that point, a couple years back, I didn't know how to finesse the situation and actually make sure I got a pair of Concords, because from what I understood, it was pretty easy to get a pair of Concords. So whatever, I try to hit on sneakers, I try to go to Foot Locker, I try to get a Champs, try to go to Finish Line, all these places. And like I said, the reason I kind of got back into Air Jordans living in Denver and collecting them was because not a lot of people would buy them and a lot of them would go on sale. But Air Jordan 11 Concord ain't going on sale nowhere, bro. Air Jordan 11 is one of the top selling Air Jordan shoes, if not, I think it is the top selling Air Jordan shoe. So you can't go wrong with that. That's like the hype beast to the hype beast of the regular line, So I don't get it on any of the apps. I don't get it on any of the sneaker websites. I don't get it on anything. I struck out. I was kind of new at the game. I'm pretty sure if it was now, I would have definitely not struck out. But I did. I was like, all right, the Air Jordan 10 Orlandos are retro. Them things are classics. I always wanted a pair when I was younger, and I never did get a pair. Growing up in Miami, Orlando's right there. So I grew up watching a lot of Penny Hardaway and, those guys, and Shaquille O'Neal, and watching those teams against our Miami Heat team. So I was like, all right, let's roll up in the Finish Line. Let's get a pair of Air Jordan 10 Orlandos, because I struck out. So I waited a week or two, saved a little money so that I don't have to spend money that I wasn't expecting to spend. And I pull up at Finish Line. I'm like, yo, the guy comes over. He's like, what size? What you need? I was like, oh, let me get this Air Jordan 10 in 9.5. He's like, all right, for sure, I got you. So me and my wife just sitting there chilling, waiting on the bench. Dude comes out of another area, and it's not the dude that I just asked for his sneakers. And he's like, comes up to me with a box, and he goes, oh, you wanted 9.5, right? Here you go. Here's 9.5. I'm like, okay. In my head, I'm like, this says Air Jordan 11. I go, babe, this says Air Jordan 11. And then I open the top, and look at what I found in here. Obviously, this was 2018, so these shoes have been worn and they're in bags because you don't want that sole to yellow as quickly as it will yellow, because eventually it still will yellow, especially if you wear your kicks. To my surprise and my wife's surprise even more, I think my wife was more ecstatic and more excited and happy than I was situation. And I was like in shock just looking, and I'm like, wait, I'm definitely buying these, but like, this is a prank or something? Like, babe, did you set this up? Like what's going on right now? And then literally the dude comes back and he's like, oh, those are the pair they brought you? I'm like, yeah, boy, these are what I really wanted. So yeah, let's check out. And then his boy comes over that also works there, and the manager comes over and like, damn, we still got those in stock? I thought those sold out like the morning that we got them. And everybody's like, damn. All the people that work in the store are like, damn, how'd you get those? I was like, I don't know. I asked for a 9.5 in the Orlando 10s, and they bring me out these. I was like, forget about the Orlando 10s. I'll get them some point in another later date or something. Because these are on my top hitter list. Because Air Jordan 11 is not my favorite. But my favorite Air Jordan 11 is the Concord. It's too fresh, bro. Like this white on white patent leather, icy bottom sole. Cannot do with it. With the purple pods, bro. You can't mess with this sneaker right here. And then they got the 4.5 on the back to let them know we back with the 4.5. Man, this Air Jordan is super classic. I'm super blessed. Whatever I did, whatever good deed I did to deserve this super surprise. Thank you to the man upstairs. And, you know, karma comes around with the good stuff every now and then. Always comes around with bad stuff. But, you know, you just got to count your blessings, stay positive. That is how I got this Air Jordan 11 Concord. As I said, I keep any Air Jordan 11s, really any sneaker with a translucent sole like this, in a plastic bag so that it doesn't deoxidize, it doesn't turn yellow in layman's terms. Comment below, let me know what's your favorite between the top two Air Jordan 11s. You know what I'm talking about, the Concords and the Breads, the ones right here. So you got the Concords or the Breads, which one? Drop a comment below. Appreciate everybody rocking with me. Thanks again for tuning in. This was another episode of TTT, Throwback Thursday Tales, with your boy, DetailDon. Stay tuned for more of these. They will be dropping every couple Thursdays, once or twice a Thursday in a month. Upcoming, I will be having some special featured guests on the show with me in a bigger scenario, bigger scene. So stay tuned for that. Much love to everybody. Stay safe out there. Peace.